Tristan, talking about bamboo. Take one.
Thanks, Steph. Tristan here for amaZulu, and we're going to talk about bamboo today, and only bamboo today. There are over 1,600 different species of bamboo. We're going to talk about every single... No, we're not. We're only going to talk about 4 species of bamboo, because these are the only 4 you're ever going to need. Have you bought bamboo at any time, like from Amazon or a big box store, and you put it outside, and then within a year it's cracked, it's decomposed, it's mushy? That's Tonkin bamboo, okay? Tonkin bamboo has really thin walls and very weak cellular bonds, so it just kind of pops open and it cracks. It's a very pretty bamboo. It's kind of like those people you knew in high school that were attractive but had very little substance. That's Tonkin bamboo. It has its place, though. It's also the least expensive bamboo, and sometimes cheap and pretty is what you need. Let's say you're just doing a one-shot weekend hula luau party. No big deal. Tonkin. Now, if you use Tonkin outside, you're lucky if you're going to get a year or so out of it. Inside, it'll last longer, but it'll still just split for no reason. And if you wanted to try and build or make a tiki bar with this and nail into it and drill into it, it's going to fall apart. So, Tonkin, good for short-term relationships only. Now let's talk about some bamboo that you could bring home to meet your mother. This is solid bamboo. Why is it called solid bamboo? Check it out. The wall is almost all the way through. This bamboo is so strong, it's rated for load-bearing applications. In Asia, they build things with it, scaffolding, houses. It's phenomenal. You can nail it, you can drill it, you can construct things that are going to be around for a long time. Amazing bamboo product. Now this is bamboo in its natural state. It also comes in a sanded and finished, where they sand down the nodes and they put clear coat on it. Makes it kind of look furniture-y. When would you use both? Well, let's say you're building a tiki bar and you're a Buffett fan, parrot head, flip-flops, woohoo! Use the natural finish bamboo. But if you're opening a high-end Asian fusion restaurant, with the prices you're going to be charging, give them sanded and finished. Very elegant. So solid bamboo. We're getting into longer-term relationships. Every bamboo has its own diameter that it grows to. Solid bamboo's 1 to 2 inches. But let's say you want something a little bigger. Enter tre-gai. This goes 2 to 4 inches. Tre-gai, thick walls, also rated for load-bearing applications, very structural. It's a very useful bamboo, but when you look at it, you go, Tristan, that bamboo's not that pretty. But look what happens once you do that whole sanded and finished thing, huh? Cleans up really well. Don't know about you, but I think I found my next prom date, if you know what I mean. Now, these bamboos, so the solid does 1 to 2 inches. This does 2 to 4 inches, but let's say you're insatiable. You say, I want something that can be up to 6 inches. I want a big, hardy bamboo. Guadalajara. It's a South American bamboo, also thick-walled, also rated for structural and load-bearing applications, goes up to 6 inches in diameter. It doesn't come in sanded and finished, but it's a real pretty bamboo, so it almost doesn't need to come in sanded and finished. Now, one other little wrinkle on these. They also come in half rounds, meaning we've already split them for you. Why would you want to use half rounds? Well, let's say you're building a tiki bar and you want to trim out the edge of the tiki bar. Let's say you want to make a picture frame. Let's say you want to cover your whole ceiling or a whole wall in bamboo, which looks really cool. Well, if you're using round ones, you're going to get into kind of weird problems. But if you use the half rounds, bump, 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 gonna life as we know it is good. So, just to recap, Tonkin, one night stand, maybe a good weekend, pretty, not a lot of substance. Solid, tre-gai, they're going to be here for a long haul. These guys, if you use them outside, they're going to last 8 to 10 years. And if you can remember to throw a coat of Thompson's water sealer every couple of years, you can get 12 to 15 years out of these guys. So if you're doing fencing or some type of outdoor project, this is the way to go. Now keep in mind, bamboo is basically grass. So you never want it to actually touch the ground. If it touches the ground, it's going to wick up water, it's going to get mushy, it's not going to last. So if you're doing a fence out of it, for example, you want these to be about 2 inches off the ground. It can get some water on it, but you don't want it to sit in water. So, one night stand, something a little more meaningful, solid and tre-gai, and guadawa. These are the things that when you build something with this, years from now, your kids will say, Grandma, Grandpa, did you really build that 40 years ago? And you're going to be able to go, yeah, baby, we did. If you have any questions about bamboo, give us a call. We'd be happy to talk with you about it. Thanks.